If you're looking for some cozy games on the Steam Deck, I've got you covered. Whether you want to chill in bed or just relax on the couch, these games are perfect for that cozy vibe. First off, we have Dredge. To be honest, I only started playing this game a few days ago, and man, I'm already hooked. Dredge is a cozy fishing and exploration game with a spooky vibe to it. You play as a lone fisherman exploring a mysterious group of islands. You do quests for the locals, uncover secrets, and you catch all kinds of strange stuff from deep in the ocean. The exploration is super relaxing, but also really engaging, if that makes sense. You're constantly sailing to new islands, discovering new fishing spots, and meeting some of the most unique and memorable characters I've ever seen in a cozy game. Everyone you meet has their own story, and it really adds to that mysterious small town vibe. But what makes Dredge really stand out is how it blends cozy gameplay with a creepy nighttime atmosphere. Once the sun goes down and you're still out on the water, things start to feel off. The ocean gets darker, strange shapes appear, and suddenly that relaxing fishing trip turns into these low-key scary vibes, but in the best way possible. You can also upgrade your vessel, improving your engines, storage, fishing gear, and lights, which basically just allows you to travel further and deeper into more dangerous waters. And there's a huge variety of fish and sea creatures to catch, from normal looking fish to some seriously weird looking ones that lean into that creepy vibe. Dredge runs perfectly on the Steam Deck, and it feels amazing in handheld mode, and it's one of those kind of games where you can just easily lose hours to, so I definitely recommend this one. Guys, just really quick, we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying this video. Alright, back to it. Alright, the next game is Stardew Valley. And this is honestly probably the king of cozy games. If you've somehow never played it, Stardew Valley is all about farming, fishing, mining, and building relationships with people in the town. You start with an old rundown farm and you slowly turn it into whatever you want. Whether that's a massive crop operation, or a cozy animal farm, or just something super chill to look at. But what makes Stardew Valley feel so special is how relaxing and open-ended it is. There's no pressure to rush anything. You can completely play at your own pace. Spend one day grinding in the mines and the next day fishing by the river, or another day just decorating your farm and talking to villagers. And honestly, it fits perfectly on the Steam Deck. Being able to sit on the couch or in bed and knock off a couple hours is honestly just a good feeling. And the characters are a huge part of what make the game so good. Every villager has their own personality, routines, and storylines that slowly unfold as you get to know them. Building relationships and seeing those stories play out really adds that cozy, small town charm to the whole experience, if that makes sense. You can also work on improving the village itself, helping rebuild community projects, unlocking new areas, and watching the town slowly come back to life. Or if you're not feeling productive at all, you can literally just chill, wander around the town, explore the world, or go catch some fish while listening to the soundtrack. Stardew Valley is one of those games where you just sit down to play for 20 minutes, and suddenly it's been 2 hours. It's relaxing and addictive in the best way possible, and easily one of the most perfect cozy games you can have on your Steam Deck. Alright, next up on the list of cozy games, we've got Brotato, and this game only costs like $5 if you live in the US, which is super cheap, and honestly, it's really good value for some quick action-packed fun. Brotato is basically a fast-paced wave survival game where you control a little potato fighting off hordes of enemies. It's super simple to pick up, but it's surprisingly addictive. Each round keeps you on your toes and gets progressively harder as more enemies swarm in and the challenge ramps up. You can also upgrade your equipment, weapons, and skills and experiment with different character classes, which honestly keeps each run feeling fresh and exciting. It's basically a perfect little game to jump into on the Steam Deck for quick sessions, and it's just the right mix of chaotic, fun, and satisfying. It runs perfectly on the Steam Deck, whether you're on the LCD or OLED model. On the OLED, you can get around 6 to 7 hours of battery life while running at a smooth 90 FPS, which makes it a perfect game to play on the go. So yeah, I definitely recommend Brotato. It's fun, fast, and honestly great value for the price. Next up, if you're looking for something a bit more explorative and atmospheric, we've got Hollow Knight Silksong. In Silksong, you play as Hornet, traveling through a massive, beautifully hand-drawn world filled with new enemies, secrets, and challenges. It keeps the same vibe that made the original Hollow Knight look so good. And seriously, this world is incredible to explore. Every area feels unique, from quiet, peaceful zones to more dangerous, fast-paced areas that really test your skill. And yeah, even though the combat can get challenging, the game still feels cozy because you're moving at your own pace. Movement is definitely also a huge part of the game. Hornet is way more agile than the original Knight, so grappling, moving around, and chaining attacks together feels really satisfying, especially in handheld mode on this thing. And the characters are really good too. They all feel memorable, well written, and add a ton of charm to every area you explore. And just like the first game, the sound design and music do an amazing job at setting the mood. You'll go from just chilling out while exploring to suddenly locking in for an intense boss fight. And that balance is what makes the experience feel so special. So yeah, if you're into games that combine beautiful art, exploration, and rewarding combat, Silksong is an absolute must play in my opinion. It's the kind of game that just keeps pulling you back in for just one more run, and it fits perfectly into any cozy Steam Deck library. Alright guys, the last game on this list is a special one. I seriously sunk in like 12 hours on the first day I played this game. I was actually sick at the time and it just completely sucked me in. This game is Dave the Diver, and if you haven't played it yet, it's honestly a perfect cozy game. You play as Dave, a regular guy who dives into the ocean by day, hunting for fish and uncovering all kinds of mysterious sea creatures really. Some normal and some not so normal. Then at night you switch things up and help run a sushi restaurant in the town. You serve up the fish you caught during the day and upgrading the restaurant to bring in more customers and make better profits. It's honestly super fun. Along the way you meet these really funny and quirky characters. Everyone has their own personality, weird habits, and honestly make the game feel way more charming than I expected. The whole gameplay loop just feels super rewarding and satisfying. You dive, you catch fish, you upgrade gear, and you improve the restaurant. And then you repeat it, and it somehow never gets old. Every run makes you feel like you're making real progress while still feeling super relaxed, and just ridiculously easy to lose track of time in, especially on the Steam Deck. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. So those were my top 5 cozy games you need to play on the Steam Deck. Whether you're into relaxing fishing adventures, farming sims, or arcade style games, this list honestly has something for everyone. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Steam Deck content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.